Hi there, I'm Nancy Herring from Now We're Cooking. It's Tuesday and I'm back to tips, tricks, and treats. Today we're going to make the craziest sounding thing that's a soda cracker pie. And soda crackers are just another word for saltines. And I need to get started, so I'm going to talk over the mixer. What I have in my mixer bowl are 4 egg whites. And what I want to do is what's called a soft peak. So I want them to beat up. They'll be frothy, but they won't be stiff like a meringue. I'm not strong enough to do this by hand, but some people can. You can use a hand mixer or your stand mixer. So, and when you separate your eggs, you either do it by going back and forth with the eggshell or you use an egg separator. But any bit of yolk in your egg whites will cause them to not beat as high because the fat in the egg yolks is what bothers it. I'm going to turn this up a teeny bit. You can see how frothy they're getting. And with soft peaks, nothing's really happening yet, so I still need to do a little bit more. There's only 3 or about 5 ingredients to this pie. There's crackers, there's pecans, there's eggs, sugar, and a little bit of baking powder. You're thinking, how is that going to be a pie? Well, I'll show you. So these are frothy. They don't really hold a peak, but you can kind of see they make a little peak. What I want to do, I have a cup of granulated sugar and a teaspoon of baking powder in my bowl. And what I want to do is bit by bit, spoon or so at a time, add it to my egg whites. And what I'm looking for it to do is to incorporate all the sugar and to form stiff peaks. So as I say, it's a little noisy, but that's just how it goes. You don't want to dump all the sugar in at once. You want to keep it as aerated as possible. And I'm sprinkling with my left hand, so it's kind of an adventure. But you can see the egg whites are getting a little bit more solid looking. I'm going to just do a little shaking because it's easier for me than with a spoon when I get down to this level. You want to have everything ready to go. You don't want to get the egg whites all done and then do your crackers and then do your nuts. So I've already got those parts and I'll show you that in just a minute. A little bit more sugar. I'll turn up my mixer a bit. Make it even noisier. I'm looking for all the sugar to be incorporated, and then I'll lift up my mixer beaters and you can see what it looks like. Alrighty. When I pull up, it stays. That's what's called. I'm going to do it one more, just teeny bit more. This is called a meringue. That's basically what we've done is made a meringue. Alrighty. Now, I could use it just like this. I could put the meringue on, dollop it on a cookie sheet and bake them. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So, and this is actually pretty tasty. So, what I have pre-done, this is a sleeve of crackers. And it says between 30 and 40. I didn't count them. It's a sleeve. I put them in a baggie and I used a rolling pin. I used my fingers. I want them crushed so that they're small and big, if that makes sense. I don't want them all super fine, but I don't want them super coarse. The pecans, I toasted them in the oven when I was preheating the oven, simply by putting them on a cookie sheet and watching them and smelling them. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. It was a cup. I measured the cup before I toasted them, and then I chopped them super fine. So in here I have the crumbs, the cracker crumbs, and the pecans. And all I'm gonna do is fold them in. So I'm gonna dump them all in, or place gently into the bowl of meringue. And then very gently, I'm gonna fold them in. I don't wanna stir it. I want to maintain as much of the fluff that we've just created. So I'm scraping from bottom. You'll read all kinds of different things about front to back, back to front. I've never paid too much attention to that. What I'm looking for is the egg white mixture, the meringue mixture, to be evenly mixed with the crumbs. So at this point you're thinking, what on earth are we making? Well, I'll show you. When you get it all incorporated, you think, man, I don't see any stray crumbs and I don't see too many big streaks of meringue. Oh, but see, look down there. Did you see there was a couple hidden cavities of crumbs that had not met their meringue yet? To me, this looked like cottage cheese and something. It's like, okay. So I've got a 9-inch pie pan that I sprayed with spray oil, and I just want to put this in the pie pan. It smells a little salty from the saltines and sweet from the sugar. It's an interesting, it's kind of a sweet salty. Okay, a little bit more. And then I want to spread it somewhat evenly into my pie pan. This is the third one I've made, and I've used a different style pie pan each time, but it's worked. The other 2 times worked great. Okay, so I'm gonna put this delicious looking product into the oven. You bake it at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's brown and a little bit puffy. Okay? So, but what does it look like? I'll show you. I've got 2. One that I did earlier today. And can you see that it looks like a bowl of mud, a pie pan of mud. This is the one I did yesterday. You have to let it cool before you cut it, because when you first cut into it, it's very gooey and ooey, and you're thinking, ooh, but it tastes really good. But the best way to serve it, and we did this is take your piece. This is the piece, and can you see, doesn't it look kind of pecan pie-ish inside? It's the nuts and the cracker crumbs. And then if you have fresh berries like strawberries or even peaches or anything like that, put your berries on top, a la so, and then a little whipped cream on top, and serve that up, and people will say, don't tell them what's in it, and they'll say, what on earth did you make? It tastes so good, looks so funny. And I'm gonna have a bite right now because I've been having it without the fruit. And so I think I need a bite with the fruit because, very good. Soda cracker pie, a sleeve of crushed saltine crackers, a cup of pecans that are toasted and chopped, a cup of sugar mixed with a teaspoon of baking powder, and 4 egg whites. One other thing I was going to tell you, you can save the egg yolks, put a little water over them to save them, and the next time you make scrambled eggs or something like that, you can add to it. Your dog probably likes them, or you can just pitch them, but eggs are so expensive now, it's probably good to use them. So give it a shot with soda cracker pie. Serve it up. It's a fun summer dessert. It doesn't take long to do it all, and chances are you might have all the ingredients. But don't tell people what it is until they taste it, and then tell them. So I'm Nancy Herring at Now We're Cooking. We're at the northeast corner of Paseo del Norte in Wyoming. We are open from 11 to 4 Monday through Saturday, Father's Day is coming up. We can help you get some things for Dad. And summertime entertaining is just going on all the time. So come by and do some shopping, take a look around, and see if we can help you out anyway. Try some soda cracker pie. I'll put the recipe up. I thank you for watching. It's good to see you all, and we'll look to see you next time. Bye now.